I am about to break copy down in a way you have never seen before. So grab your pen. I'm about to lay it out. I am Patrice Garrison. I am your social sales strategist. I am here to ensure that you take your complete strangers. I know you got complete strangers in your network. We want to move them to complete loyal raving clients, okay? And so copy is how we use words to persuade, how we use words to move the needle. And so we're going to move the needle today, breaking copy down in the most popular types, three most: your social media captions, your landing pages, and your emails. Okay, that's what we're most known for. This is our jam. And so you're going to leave with a plan in hand. First and foremost, copy, right? Anytime that you put pen to paper or hand to keyboard, however you're writing it out, you want to make sure that you have these three things in mind. I put VIP down, so the acronym for any copy you create. In case you forget, it needs to be VIP copy, okay? V is going to stand for validate. Your copy should always leave your reader, your consumer feeling like you get them. So for you, you're feeling like you are sick of writing content that you don't know if it's landing. You don't know. It's just spending too much time creating content to not have a gauge on, is this converting? Is this what people need to hear? Am I wasting my time? Can I make more money when I put, again, pen to paper? And so you want to make sure that when you're creating content, you're thinking about what your client, future client, existing client is feeling in a way that when they read it, they're like, yeah, she knows I'm sick of this. She knows I'm tired of feeling this way. And I want to highlight the word feeling because really, at the end of the day, whenever we purchase online or offline, it is an emotional decision. We're solving a problem so we can feel better. We're solving a problem so we can get to the next level of like bliss, honestly. And so whether your buyers are struggling right now or they're thriving, they're like, I just want life to be better. Both require validation, okay? I in VIP stands for inform. Your copy, after you validate, there should be a perspective that you have that your client, ideal client, future client does not. What fills in the gap? How do you think about things differently? How are you a problem solver, right? And so I love using the analogy of emotional eating coach. If we're an emotional eating coach, right? And it's the holiday season, we want to validate that we understand cakes and treats and pies are going to be surrounding us all season. We understand that holiday parties and get togethers are going to be tempting. And maybe we want to validate that we don't want to say no to everything, right? That's not sustainable. That's not fun. Okay. So maybe they're frustrated, but they're sick of not meeting their weight loss goals. They're sick of gaining an extra 10 pounds every holiday season. That's validating that particular client, right? And so we want to inform them there is a way that you can eat the treat without guilt, okay, and still meet your goals. And so we want to inform them that we either have a different mindset shift or go ahead and give them a tip. And my tip for this fictional emotional eating coach is, well, say yes, but say no. Okay. And so, yes, we can taste it. Yes, you can have the cookie, have a small slice of cake, but no to overindulging. Right. And so I think when we deny ourselves altogether, we risk binging, we risk falling completely off. The wagon, but when we say a small yes, then we're able to enjoy the occasion and not feel guilty, right? Persuade. And so there are so many simple ways that someone who is looking to lose weight can still enjoy the season, but working with the coach is going to cut through the noise. You would hate to get to the other end of the holiday season knowing that working with a coach for even one VIP day would change the way you think about food and would allow you to really enjoy the season with results. You can't afford another 10 pounds to be gained, right? And so we're persuading the individual into needing you, right? They have a problem, you get them, and now we're persuading them. So any copy you write, you're going to want to take that form and run with it, okay? Let's get right into captions next. And so, captions, I'm going to do the QVC method. If you've attended our social sales school, which is our entire course that's going to allow you to walk through how to sell online, we start from the very beginning, how to grow an audience online. Y'all know I have over 200K followers combined, and I have grown them organically. And so, how did I do that? Through the methods I taught in the social sales school. We talk captions, we talk content repurposing, we talk email management, we even talk how to actually get the money. So if you haven't attended that, you want to be part of that. QVC, how to write these captions. So qualifies is Q. And so again, we want to make sure they know we're speaking to them. This is the header. This is the attention grabber. This is going to stop them in their tracks. And so when you are scrolling, right, Instagram is going to limit you honestly to a short character limit on long form captions. Same for LinkedIn. Actually, when you post and you're in someone's network, I guess close enough in their network, they're going to give a little preview to your post in that person's notifications. And so it's so key to get your qualifying statement down. And so this can be a question or an inner thought that your ideal client is having. So if it's emotional eating coach, we're going to talk about, I know you don't want to gain an extra 10 pounds this month, right? Like that's what they're thinking. It can be a 3 ways to get your weight down while still enjoying the cakes and pies this season. So what are their desires? What do they want? What are they worried about? What are they struggling with? That's your qualifying statement, okay? And so V is value. So can you provide value? Value, honestly, it can be entertainment. It can be encouragement. It can be inspirational. It does not have to be a tip or trick. Now, of course, if you're a coach, consultant, service provider, you do not want to go all entertainment, all inspiration, and no like value, like, hearty value. I look at it as cake versus icing, sorry. And so if you are just giving people a bunch of feel good, but they don't know your stuff, that's not going to convert them. So value, incorporate a combination, but make sure you're giving them tangible tips that show you know how to solve their challenge, or again, get them closer to their desire. Now, C in QVC is call to action. And so we don't just want to show that we know our stuff. We have to tell them what to do. And you might be thinking, duh, like if I like this person, then I just shouldn't. No, they don't. They're reading this. Their life is filled with obligations, timer, appointments are set. Gotta get the kids, late on this needs to be done. Tell them what to do while you have them. What's the next best step they can take? This step might change. Okay, this might be book my calendar in my bio. This might be attend my webinar. This might be download this freebie. Like you might have a different call to action depending on the caption, your campaign. Okay, and so make sure you incorporate that in to your caption. This will ensure your captions move people forward. Got it? Good. Okay. So let's move right into emails. And so we have our own acronym for emails. I want you guys to be able to get this down. Write down post for me. Now this is like counterintuitive because we just posted, on social media, but post for your email. And so post is going to talk about the problem. Your email header is going to in some way, your title of your email, what goes out into their inbox should indicate some kind of problem, a problem that you have, your pet peeve, right? A problem that they have. And so it's something that's going to stop them to say, wait, I need to fix this. And so I don't keep as many desire based email titles. They don't do quite as well, but if there's again a problem that I have, honestly pet peeves do really well. And so if you want to still speak solely to desires, I would go personal pet peeve in that email header. And so O is going to be obstacle. What is standing in their way between where they are and where they want to be? And so holiday season for emotional eating coach, let's keep it going. That would look like the holiday party. Like this is a huge obstacle. I want to show up. I want to have a great time, but I don't want to derail my efforts, right? And so, or I just don't know how to do it. I don't know how to not like eat all 20 cookies. And so, can we get deeper? So, emotional eating coach, right? We want to talk about what's going on, the emotion happy, right? We always think about eating a tub of ice cream when we're super sad and depressed, but what about the happy eaters? What about the fact that I'm having a great time and I want to drink all the wine and eat all the cake, right? So, can we speak more about how to manage your emotions when you're happy and eat when you're happy? Incorporate a story, right? Someone that like either had the same challenge they're having or who overcame it. That's going to be S. So S for story. And then the transformation, what you offer that blank, that program, that coaching program, whatever you're doing, or if it's your event coming up, you want to offer them an opportunity to transform, and that's going to be your T. And so your emails following that sequence, you're going to nail it every time, okay? And so, last but not least, we're going to go into a landing page. And so, when you're writing out this landing page, it's going to be a little bit more grandiose than what we did in this email. This email was conversational, right? Like it felt good. We were able to kind of go through, I get you, let me tell you a story, and let's tell you how we can move forward. We're going to be similar in that. Landing pages can vary in size. This can also be a sales page format, but sales page format is going to have a little bit more structure to it, okay? And so landing page, go to, GOTO. So, grand vision, you want to speak to the grand vision in that landing page almost immediately. What is it that we're here for, right? Some pages are going to go vision of what they don't want or what they're experiencing. I prefer to go where they're headed. And so, where are they headed? We're headed towards a life without guilt around food, okay? But we keep experiencing roadblocks because of blank, because of our career, because of our lack of time. Like, what's the obstacle? That's the O, right? So G is grand vision, O is obstacle. T is for transformation. And so we do want to transform our audience in the same way we did in the email. So we are offering a transformation, an opportunity for you to come to this blank, enroll in this blank, because we're going to show you how to have your grand vision, right? Without the obstacle tripping you up. So that's how we're going to package our transformation. And then last but not least, the objection. And so what is keeping them from making that next step? Maybe they are trying to do it all alone and they're just struggling. Maybe they just have never hired a coach before. Like, figure out what is stopping them. Like, holiday season, to use that as the continued example, most folks struggle spending money on themselves. So if I am offering this program in the holidays, like, you can't take care of your loved ones if you're not taking care of you. You can't have many more holiday seasons where you are out of control with your eating and you're teaching these bad habits to your children, right? So what's the objection that is keeping them from saying yes, and do you get them? And so, bringing it all home, you now have in your back pocket 4 different acronyms. It's going to be a consistent reminder as to how to take your sales copy to the next level. And so every single stage you can see is super important. If I'm doing great with my captions and my emails are on point, when they get to this landing page, they've already seen she gets me, he gets me. They already see, okay, they understand, they work with people like me. They've worked through this problem or gotten to their achieved result themselves. Like, it all comes together. So I'd love your feedback. Was this helpful? Does this give you perspective on how to take your sales copy to the next level? Love, love, love having you guys here. I will see you next time.